Hello and welcome. This is Japan, and we're covering another Paige Bueckers game. Actually, a pretty solid game. Obviously, they won, so there's that. I mean, it's not a thing that I've been able to say much in this series, as we're now 13 episodes in, 13 games in, whatever you want to call it. Only the second win of the season, and a pretty solid win. They won by 9. Obviously, they had a lot of stuff that they were trying to get together out there, and I think it actually worked out pretty nicely. They just did make a trade for somebody, another big, because what is it, Maddie Seeger is going to be out for a little bit, so there was a lot there. Paige played 39 of 40 minutes. I That is just kind of astonishing to be honest. She was 0 for 5 at the 3-point line, so that wasn't great. She did have one or two of them that she had to kind of throw up there, not really necessarily her fault, more of just like in general was like timing going down, and she kind of had to make the last minute thing. But over for 5 is not great. Okay on the line. Sure, differential was plus 11, so that's always great. And obviously, she had 20 points, the team high. She shot pretty decent from the field. Honestly, a lot of the things that I would say she's done like bad or necessarily wasn't the greatest was just stuff that like she made plays that I feel like she should have like instead of passing it off, she should have took the shot, or she should have committed to the defensive assignment or something. But honestly, it wasn't bad. The team itself was okay. What is it, Charles? Who I think they said they re-signed her. She was like cut originally at the beginning of the year. Did amazing to come in there and pick up some minutes. Um, but I mean, honestly, the whole team just kind of came together. I mean, that last loss was just it was rough against the Aces. They should have had that. They should be 3-10 right now, but they surprisingly pulled it off today. Golden State, brand new team, so they're having some issues themselves, just trying to get a team together. I don't think they played necessarily bad. I mean, they had 71 points. They were in it most of the time. Halftime they were down by just a little bit. Third quarter they actually cut that gap a lot, but they just had a big streak in that fourth quarter where they just couldn't get anything done. Dallas couldn't either. I mean, it was like really close for a while there, and then eventually it finished out, but I think when we go back to what Paige did, she did solid defensive numbers, rebounds, steals, all the stuff that you want to see from your point guard, especially 4 steals. I mean, that's kind of crazy. And 2 blocks is also great, only 3 turnovers. So all of that is all good. Thumbs up. Like I said, 20 points. That's also really good. I mean, that was the highest scoring fan out of both teams, also. So I'd have to say this is probably a solid A game. I mean, I wouldn't put it S tier because obviously she had some issues. I mean, shooting 50% in the field, I don't think that's that bad. The 3 points, obviously, is not, you don't want like 5 shots that are 0 for 5, but Dallas in general just does not shoot good there. They were 7 for 27 compared to 7 for 20 on the other side. That is a rough number sometimes. They were good at fouls, free throws. So all that was good. They even shot worse than Golden State in the field. They just took more shots, and sometimes that's all they need to do. And I think that's kind of Dallas's mo. They just shoot a bunch and hope they go down. But yeah, I don't know. But I'm gonna be happy. Dallas win. Dallas plays what is it? The Suns next, which was their win before that. So maybe we'll get a little bit of a streak together. I wouldn't mind. I think after that they go on having like Washington, Atlanta, Indy, Washington, like all very winnable games. So I'm kind of pumped for this. I mean, the Indy game I think is going to be a lot of fun because her versus Caitlin Clark is going to be a lot of fun. I'm surprised it wasn't on ESPN because some of these have been on ESPN, but that one feels like an ESPN game. I don't know, but yeah, I'd say this is a solid A game. But if you guys like this series, we've been covering every game so far, and they've been fun. This one's honestly not much to say. I really feel like there wasn't really anything bad. It was just a solid game. They just need to work on their shots, and they'll be good. So if you guys like this series, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.